I do want to keep moving forward and get back to you because you did mention the reconstitution that you like to focus on as well, and I know we have the Russell 2000 reconstitution coming up. I heard that you have a favorite in that play.
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing that?
So this used to be a much easier trade for me than it is now. Like, it used to be really inefficient, and now it's kind of gotten to be efficient enough that there's a world of index arbitrageurs that get these things about right. There's just a little bit of art to it in terms of M&A spin-offs. SPACs made a big difference in recent years in terms of kind of tweaking the cutoff. And then I also play the reconstitution, but I do it with a little bit of purity in that I only do things that I want to own anyways, and it's kind of gooses them a little bit. And then you want something that's a little unexpected that kind of creeps up. One of my top 3 positions, Amplify Energy, AMPY, is getting added, but I don't think that's a big surprise for the market. That kind of creeped up. The one that I think is super interesting as a reconstitution play is SWK. The name of the company, not the ticker. It's slightly confusing that there's this unrelated company with that ticker. Ticker is SWKH. It has a majority shareholder. It has a new board. It actually just put out quite a good quarter, a little boring quarter, but quite a good enough quarter earlier today. But that really wasn't expected to make it, and I believe it did. It's right around the right around the cutoff for the Russell. So I think that having hit that, I think that there's going to be a significant amount of buying pressure over the next month as that gets priced in properly, and indexers have to buy it. The float's particularly low because of a majority holder, but it's a really interesting company. I mean, the way to think about it is half of it or so is a kind of net, at least 10% or so yielding credit portfolio of kind of novel loans that doesn't really have a good obvious fit in a bigger bank, but I'm super comfortable with NAV. I think that that's a kind of good non-operating business. And then this operating business that they hold it, not that book really matters for this kind of thing, at a little over $1, and it could be worth nothing, but it could be worth $20. I mean, it could be, there's tons and tons of optionality here to really open up the possibility of being overpaid. I don't mind owning a speculative, growthy, potentially bonanza investments as long as I don't have to pay for it. And this is an opportunity where you kind of get it, a ton of optionality in something that is, to me, in the part that I find totally analyzable, the non-operating business is worth at least $19 a share. It's going to be very, very hard for indexers to buy this without pushing the price up several more dollars. It's already beneath a stink bid that the majority owner put in, and they have very good access to information about this company and certainly the ability and history of analyzing it. So it's kind of like you're buying it beneath a bid. You're buying it for its non-operating business. The operating business, I mean, it'd be a very scary one to be short because you could wake up one day, it could easily double, especially if there was some kind of resolution between the two parts of the business. Eventually, they'll sell it. And it's the kind of thing where I would typically look at this and say, long-term, I love it. Fantastic investment at, call it between $19 and $20 a share. But I have no idea what's going to happen in the short term. This is one where I'd say, all of those things, and I think it's going to do quite well in the short term as well because of the index.
Yeah, all good points. And I do want to remind our audience as well that if you're looking for those statements of beneficial ownership changes, like he was talking about, you can find those on the symbol page on Seeking Alpha. We do have the SEC filings there for you as well to keep an update on that. Let's go ahead and leave it there, Chris. We appreciate you. I look forward to speaking to you again here in the future. We'll catch up on Ren. We'll catch up on this name right here. But congrats on all the alpha you've made this year and protecting that downside. And we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you so much for having me.
To listen to the full episode, head to seekingalpha.com and search for The Weekend Bite, or just scan the QR code on your screen now.